Tarzan! Hey, my love, good morning. Do you want to read with me? Yeah? We gonna read together? Okay. Are you hungry? Did you have breakfast yet? Hello, hi, how are you? It is about, I want to say 8:30 in the morning-ish. I've decided I'm gonna vlog my reading for today. Why? Because I feel like it. I don't know if I would call this a 24-hour reading vlog, just because I'm probably just gonna read to about 9 or 10 and then go to bed because I'm old and that's when I go to bed. I'm currently reading Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier and I'm loving this so much. I'm not that far. I do want to keep reading this, but at the same time, I do want to challenge myself to see if I can read, you know, a ton of books in a day. So I have some options. Will I read them all? I don't know. We'll see. So first I have Artemis Fowl, The Arctic Incident. This is the second book in the Artemis Fowl series. I read the first one, reread it a while ago now, and I had fun with it. So I do want to pick up the next book. And then I have Sadie by Courtney Summers. This is one that was huge on BookTube and it's pretty short. And you know, I think part of the book is told in a podcast form. It's a murder and mystery maybe. And then I have The Soul Keepers by Devon Taylor, and this is about people who ferry souls across the sea. And that's all I know. I'll keep you updated and I hope you're doing good. I hope you're staying safe. I've been inside a lot. I've been baking a lot of bread, homemade bread. That's been fun. I think today though, I'm gonna attempt at making homemade chocolate chip cookies just because, I don't know, chocolate chip cookies just sound really good today. So I might do that too. We'll see. Anyway, bye. I don't know if you can see that. It's 11 and I am on page 104 of The Soul Keepers. Here's the dust jacket, but the book is right here. Before reading this, all I knew was that this book was about kids that ferry souls across the sea to who knows where, I'm guessing to the afterlife. And that is what this is about. It kind of reminds me of that horror movie Ghost Ship, but a lighter take on the subject. A lighter take. It has to do with death, so how light is it? But it's very toned down for a younger audience, and we follow a big group of kids that are given the task of being death, and so they go around as people pass away all over the world, collect their souls, carry them on this ship to then take them to the afterlife. So it's really interesting. I like the story. I'm not a big fan of our main character. He's from New York. He's got a huge attitude, and you can kind of see his guard slowly going down, and so he's getting a bit more likable. But I do like the other cast of characters that we follow, so I am enjoying this. So I'm gonna keep reading this and I'll let you know what I think. Hopefully I finish this before the end of the day. I've been reading kind of slow, but oh well, it's fine. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, it is now 1:54. Can you see? Oh, maybe not. It's 1:54, but I just finished reading my first book of the day, and that is The Soul Keepers. This book was so wild, you guys. I loved this so much. I think the last time I talked to you, I said how the main character was annoying me a little bit. Well, I changed my mind. I loved the main character, and this book was so action-packed. If you love action, adventure, a little bit of scariness, not a lot of scary, but there was a bit of gore, I want to say, sort of, kind of. And the book went to, it got a little bit darker than I thought it would for the age range of this story, I guess you could say. Like I said before, this book is about these kids, a big ship of kids that are death, or a type of death character, and they're transporting everyone that dies in the world, all the souls, they transport them almost to the afterlife, and we follow them. They're kind of the good guys. And then you have these other creatures that are kind of, they're skeleton-y, creepy, they wear hoods, and they're the death creatures that just eat souls, and so the souls that are eaten, just, that's it, they're done. So it's them, they're against each other, and it's this whole shebackle, and I loved it so much. And this book ended on such a cliffhanger that I was so confused, because I thought this was a standalone, but it turns out that it's not. It's the first book in a who knows what, but the second book is already out and I really want to read it, and I'm really tempted to go online and buy it right now, but I know I shouldn't, so I'm gonna hold out. But this was so good. If you love action adventure, horror, anything like that, if you want something fast-paced that you can read in just a sitting, this would be the book for you. This is one of those books that I could see being turned into a movie because it's that entertaining. It's such an entertaining read, and I'm glad I started my day with that. I don't know what I want to read next. I think I want to pick up Sadie, but I'm not sure. I want to, but I don't know. Maybe. First, I'm gonna go get something to eat because I actually haven't eaten yet today and I'm hungry, so I'm not sure. And my cats are running around everywhere. Behave. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you soon. Tarzan, what are you doing? I think it's around 4 o'clock now. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I have read 100 pages of Sadie so far, and I'm really enjoying this. This is a lot more darker than I thought it would be, and I love the podcast aspect of this, how they're intertwining it with the story and how the podcast is trying to follow Sadie as she's trying to find the murderer of her sister and kill them. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm really happy with what I've read so far. I've read 100 pages of this, and with the Soul Keepers, I've read about 400 pages already today, which is kind of amazing. Very proud of myself. Should I keep reading? I'm kind of sleepy and I want to go for a walk, but I think I will keep reading because I kind of just want to be lazy. So I'm going to keep reading, and I'll let you know if I finish this book. I still want to make cookies too, but I don't know if I want to finish this. Will I have time to make cookies from scratch and read this? I could listen to the audiobook of this and then make cookies at the same time. Maybe I can do that. Maybe? We'll see. Let's see if this has Sadie. Sadie. Oh my gosh, they have it. Yes. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook and make cookies. This is amazing. Tarzan! I love you.
I say getting some really delicious recipes. Make sure to subscribe for a new video each week.
Look at those. Hello, I'm back again. I finished my cookies and they were a little bit on the cakey side, not on like the mushy cookie side, but they were still good. Now I just know I need to keep practicing and figure out how to make them better for the future. But I'm happy. I mean, chocolate chip cookies are great. Anyway, reading update. I listened to the audiobook a little bit while I was making the cookies, and the audiobook was interesting because it's a full cast. The way they bring to life the podcast is really cool too, but for some reason I just prefer reading the physical book, so as soon as I could I switched back over, and I've been reading for a little bit now, and I'm on page 208 and I have 100 pages left of Sadie to go, and I am enjoying this book. I'm just not sure if I love it as much as everyone else kind of seemed to on BookTube. It's good, it's enticing, it's thrilling. I want to know what's going to happen next. I want to know what's going to happen to Sadie. I want to see the resolution of this. I want, you know, something good to happen in the end, but I feel like this might not end on a positive note. I feel like it's going to be sad, and I don't want to read that right now, so we'll see. But overall I am liking it. It's about a 3.5 kind of star book for me right now, but yeah. So I'll let you know when I finish it and I'll give you my final thoughts.
Hello, I love you.
What are you doing? Guess what?
You make cookies and you're gonna send me some.
I love you. I read 2 books today. Look, I read this one, and then I read this one. Isn't that amazing? What are you doing?
Hello.
You're done. It is 8:50 p.m. and guess what? I finished Sadie, which means that I have read 2 books today. Okay, I understand now why everyone loves this book, because it's so good. And sorry, there's a text on my phone. It's so good. It leaves off on such a, I don't want to say anything. Let's just say it's kind of ambiguous, because you don't really get the final answer that you're waiting for. And there is some, it feels somewhat satisfying, but at the end of the day, there's just, you want that little bit more. But at the same time, it ends on such a perfect, hopeful note that I really enjoyed it. I do personally prefer reading the physical book, so the audiobook is really interesting too, but the physical book I would recommend a lot more. So let's talk about what I read. So today I read The Soul Keepers by Devon Taylor. Really loved this one. I'm so happy with this one. And I also read Sadie, and I also really ended up loving that one too. I'd probably give it a 4-star actually instead of a 3. So I'm really happy with my reading. Hooray for me. If you've read these books, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are, and I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And yeah, if you want me to film any more reading vlogs, let me know. Is there anything you want me to read in particular? Let me know. I have all the time in the world right now, so just let me know. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.